Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. This is my fifth attempt at trying to film this video, and hopefully my computer won't break down this time. But in today's video we are diving into my notebooks because I've recently made a podcast episode. I don't know if it is out by the time this video is out, but about how tired I am of the second brain concept and applications. I will continue, of course, to review applications because I find it so fun. But I have figured out that when I have tried to outsource the remembering part of my productivity system, I think I've ended up outsourcing the thinking part as well, which wasn't actually the thing I intended to do. So that is why I am adding a little bit of friction with these three notebooks. I am also going to use digital tools, and I will come back about that later in another video because this is just something I am testing out. I'm not sure if it will stick, but I am trying to add a bit more friction. Currently, the digital tools is one to-do list application because meetings change, things like change a lot in my day, so I can't have pen and paper because that is too slow. Like I might come to work, have planned a meeting at 9 when I'm at work around 8:30, and by the time I actually come to work, the whole idea of the meeting has changed and there isn't a meeting anymore. So that is why I am keeping a calendar and a to-do list application. I am also going to use this for task management, but more about that later. I am also keeping a bookmarking tool, a bookmarking note-taking tool with a canvas as well, because I like the idea of thinking visually. So that is the two applications I will keep for this 30-day period where I am testing this out. But let's go ahead and check out the notebook or notebooks I will be using. So this is a notebook from Paper Republic. I've had this for a little under a year. I think it's around 8 months. It has aged really well. You can see here that this embossing is gone, and also this embossing behind here is also gone. You can't actually see it on camera. I can barely see it myself, but when I touch it, I feel that it still is there. So it has aged really beautifully and has a lot of scratches, which does not come through as well on camera, but it has a lot of scratches. And I don't baby my notebooks. I like these to have a little bit of aging and scratches and a little story to tell is basically what I like to say. That is why I have leather covers on all of my notebooks. I just like the way they age. So let's go into the notebook and see what I actually have in here, or into the cover, and let's see what I actually have in here. So I do a lot of sketching and doodling at work. I am trying to use my phone a little less. I have a Fairphone 6, which I am trying to use actually a lot less. I am trying to doodle and draw a bit more. So that is what I do in here. I draw. Some of these are work drawings. This is actually for work. This is also for work. Again, this is also a work thing. More work things. So a lot of the things are actually work things that I draw in here just to come up with ideas, like website ideas. This is supposed to be a roll-up, I think. I actually think this is a roll-up, which ended up being really nice. So I do a lot of sketching in here. This is just me drawing. This is another sketch for something that was going to a website. So I do a lot of sketching in here. This is again doodling. So I draw a lot. I'm not really good at drawing, but I like it, so I try to do it a little bit more. This is just a journal. This I've had since I got this notebook, so December 3rd, 2024, a year ago, or 8 months to be exact. I think it's around 8 months. I won't show you what's in here, but basically I just do a journal. I just write down how I feel. This is my capture notebook, so everything gets captured here, then I process it and decide whether or not it is important enough to go elsewhere. I can't actually show a lot of the things that are in my notebooks because it is a lot of work stuff, so that is a little unfortunate. But basically what I do here is that I just capture thoughts, ideas, tasks, things like that. That is basically what I use this notebook for. This is my thinking notebook. So in here I actually think. I write down ideas, thoughts, quotes, and I write a sentence or two about it. A little like a commonplace book, not exactly as a commonplace book, because I have a commonplace book in this red one, which I will show you later. But a little similar. I write something down and I write a few thoughts about it. The last one is also a field notes one. This is more of a bullet journal task manager. So every day we have a daily stand-up meeting at work. So I write down daily stand-up and the date, and I write down 3 different things that I want to accomplish on that day. My task manager often has more than 3 things, but I try to keep this only to 3 things. And if I accomplish those 3 things, I am happy. It has been a good day. I use a pen loop from Traveler's Company together with the Traveler's Company fountain pen on this notebook. I always bring a couple of fountain pens with me, but this is basically how I use it. All of my notebooks actually have pens. This is limited edition Traveler's Notebook, Love and Trip. So this I got last year as a gift to myself when I got a raise. I have 2 ribbons on it, one black, one red. One came with, one I actually owned. Let's open this up. So I have a Love and Trip insert. First I have a cardboard insert where I have like stickers and some cards and things like that. That isn't important for productivity, it is just fun. But the Love and Trip one, this is basically my deep thinking book. So I do mind maps in here. I plan projects in here. When I first start initial phase of the project, I do a lot of stuff in here just to get things on paper and start thinking. So that is basically what I use this for. This is my thinking book. Often, I will write a lot of things about a project in here, then I will put some into different notebooks, some into my task manager, some into the works project manager. I think we use Monday, or I don't think, I know we use Monday at work. So some things I just put into monday.com. So it depends on what happens with my projects and my thinking. So that is basically how I use this. In here I write poetry because that is something I like doing. So I write a lot of poems in here. That is simply what I do inside of this because I love writing. This is my commonplace book. So here I actually write down quotes, ideas, or not ideas, or mainly just quotes that I find interesting, I put in here. And I've actually had this for a long time without being able to fill it out. So I will continue to use this and just fill things out. But mainly for productivity, it is this first Love and Trip notebook. And this one is blank because I like to draw mind maps and things like that in it. So that's why I prefer a blank one. Let's go ahead and close this. This comes with a pencil. This is the pencil I use to draw in the other notebook right here. So this is just a mechanical pencil from a Swiss brand in the red color. I bought these together. So this is always attached to my traveler's notebook. Let's talk about the last one, which is I'm actually not sure which brand notebook I have inside of here. I think it's Rhodia. I think it is the Rhodia goalbook, and I have the Midori leather or Midori goat skin cover. I think that is what it is called in A5. This is my project management tool for all of my social media stuff right now. So I have used this for a lot. I've used this for long form journaling. I've used this for daily pages and bullet journaling. Currently, I am actually using it for social media ideas. So here you can see all of my social media ideas. Here you can see some of my daily pages. there isn't a lot of interesting stuff in here, but here I have my like social media ideas, basically, all of them. And B is like blog post, T is TikTok idea, L is LinkedIn, Y is YouTube. I have actually made a lot of these videos. You can see that I cross them off as I check, as I'm done with them. So that is basically how I am using this, more of a project management style notebook. I am going to do this for more projects as well. So we are currently working on a website project, or I am currently working on a website project, actually two website projects, one for my own and one for my day job. So I would probably name it like day job website, and I would write down tasks and notes. And then in my index, which I have here, I would actually write down, like you can see, daily pages, social media ideas, podcast invites. I would write the project name. This is from back when I did long form journaling in here. So I will be using this for projects, and I feel like I can be a lot more flexible in this than I can be on a digital tool. This is my Fisher Space pen. This was actually the first pen I got when I got into notebooks, so this has been with me for the longest time, and I really do love it. But I think that like covers my idea around what I am trying to do here, and I will be back in like 30 days or so to tell you how this experiment has been going. But I think that covers it up. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I will try to get back to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.